The 2021 Major League Baseball season is finally here. And let's just say there's not really any easing into it for the Atlanta Braves. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Chris Vanell. Just like every other Wednesday, this is Bold and Braves on Atlanta Sports Unlimited. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you can keep coming back, checking me out. And also follow us on social media while you're at it. Facebook and Twitter at Atlanta Sports Unlimited for daily content and updates. Atlanta opens up its season Thursday against one of its divisional foes, the Philadelphia Phillies, and get used to hearing that, because every single one of the Atlanta Braves' first 13 games is against a National League East Division opponent, including 6 against those Phillies. And this comes after an offseason where the division was really in the news, because there was a lot of talent coming into the division, not leaving, but a lot of big acquisitions by NL East teams. And, by many, it's predicted to be the most competitive and the most talent-loaded division in baseball this year. That starts with the New York Mets. They had the splashiest offseason, especially outside of the Braves, with, bringing in superstar Francisco Lindor, and then complementary pieces like Carlos Carrasco, James McCann, and others. This is the one team that the Braves will not see in the first 2 weeks of the season, but they're predicted to be kind of the main competition for the Braves for that number 1 spot in the division all year long. Then you have the Philadelphia Phillies. They didn't do a whole lot of outside acquisitions, but they did keep the band together, re-signing JT Realmuto, their all-star catcher. This is now year 3 of the Bryce Harper experiment, or contract, whatever you want to call it. And they're kind of looking to put it all together. Very talent-loaded team. Then you have the Washington Nationals, who went out. They got John Lester. They got Kyle Schwarber. So good pickups for them. And they still have Juan Soto, who, in his early 20s is just blossoming into the player he's going to become. He's already a superstar. So another talented, loaded team. But they're trying to bounce back this year. Then you have the Miami Marlins. And they didn't go out and do anything of note this offseason. They never do. So that shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. But last year, they were an undervalued squad, too. And that underappreciated squad went to the playoffs. They snuck in. So another talented team that's returning to this division. It's going to be a 162-game battle for the crown in this division. And you may see multiple playoff teams come out of this division. It starts from day 1. And obviously it's a little bit different because, it's 162 games instead of 60. But getting off to a strong start, especially against these divisional opponents, is very important for the Braves. Now let's just take it from the last 5 seasons. The last 3 seasons, each of which the Braves have gone on to win the division, they've had a winning record through 13 games. The 2 seasons before that, when they missed the playoffs, they had a losing record through 13 games. So it's a pretty good litmus test to see, how this season is going to play out. Now, does it mean, say the Braves go out and they have a losing record this year through 13 games? Does that mean their season is over? No, not by any means. But you don't want to dig yourself too much of a hole, especially against these divisional opponents and especially against, the talent that the Braves are up against. It's going to take at least 90, probably closer to 100 wins to win the division this year. And the Braves are going to have a shot at it, but it all starts this week.